Zoe Moms, The Measure of a Mom, Week 2. As I've heard Pastor Leslie encourage moms through the years, one phrase I've heard her say often is, "You're doing better than you think you are." This has always been such a great reminder for me. And I want to remind you today, moms, that you are doing better than you think you are. And today I'm going to seek to prove that to you. In my studies as a teacher, I was required to take a child psychology class. We studied a pyramid called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This pyramid organizes our children's basic human needs and seeks to make it evident that they can't reach their full potential in life, which is the tippy top of the pyramid, unless other more basic needs are met. The base of this pyramid is their physiological needs. These are their physical needs, their needs for clothing, food, shelter. Up from our first base level of our pyramid is the second level, which is safety needs, the need that children have to grow up in a safe, stable, predictable home environment. The third level is the need our kids have to feel loved and accepted. This is the sense of belonging that they need in their lives. They need to feel like they belong in your home and like they belong in their social circles. The fourth level of the pyramid is esteem, the need that our kids have to feel confident and feel good about themselves. And the fifth level, as I said earlier, is the very top. It's self-actualization, which is the need our kids have to reach their full potential in life, which we can't actually achieve without Jesus. This is only accomplished through a relationship with him. So why in the world am I taking you through this psychology lesson today? Well, let me ask you this. Are your kids' physical needs being met to the best of your ability? Are you striving to meet their need for safety, trying to create a stable environment for them at home? Do your kids feel loved and accepted in your home? Are you instilling confidence in your kids, telling them when you're proud of them, praising them for their accomplishments? Have you taught them about Jesus' love for them and gotten them planted in church, which is so important to reaching their true full fulfillment in life? Well, if you answered yes to any of these questions, then you're doing better than you think you are. Your kids are well on their way to meeting their full potential, to fulfilling their purpose through Jesus because of the way that they've been raised in your home. So well done, moms. Keep up the great work. The truth is that the little things along our motherhood journey, the ways that we love our kids every day, really do count and make a difference. When we're keeping our babies clean with full bellies and comforting them when they cry, we're meeting their needs. When we prepare meals for our kids, when we clothe them and tuck them in bed at night and pray with them, we're meeting their needs. When we hug them and kiss them and praise them, we're meeting their needs as good moms. My encouragement to you is to not discount the small things that you do every day to show love to your kids. They truly do matter. I remember a story in the Bible about one mom who felt like she was failing to meet one of the basic needs of her son. He needed water, and she couldn't provide it for him. Her name was Hagar, and her story is found in Genesis. In Genesis 21, verse 14, it says, "So Abraham got up early the next morning, prepared food and a container of water, and strapped them on Hagar's shoulders. Then he sent her away with their son, and she wandered aimlessly in the wilderness of Beersheba. When the water was gone, she put the boy in the shade of a bush. Then she went and sat down by herself about 100 yards away. 'I don't want to watch the boy die,' she said, as she burst into tears. But God heard the boy crying. And the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven, and he said, 'Hagar, what's wrong? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Go to him, comfort him, for I will make a great nation from his descendants.' Then God opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well full of water. She quickly filled her water container and gave the boy a drink. Let me encourage you that even when you feel like you failed to meet the needs of your kids, your Father God, the great need meter, is right there waiting to fill the gaps. One of my favorite names of God was given to him by Hagar earlier in her story in Genesis chapter 16, verse 13, when Hagar had been cast out the first time by a jealous Sarah, and God met her in a special way. Hagar used another name to refer to the Lord who had spoken to her. She said, "You are the God who sees me." She also said, "Have I truly seen the one who sees me?" El Roi is the name of God given by Hagar in this verse, which means the God who sees me. Let me encourage you today that, first of all, the Lord sees all of the little ways you love your kids. Secondly, the Lord will fill any gaps in our inability to perfectly meet their needs. Only He is measureless. And thirdly, if you have a need today, turn your eyes on the one who sees you and loves you. Moms, although you might feel like you don't measure up, remember that you're doing way better than you think you are, and you serve a God who always measures up. He is pleased with you, and He loves to meet the needs of your family and your needs as well. Trust Him with whatever is on your heart today.